I don't know why I have this urge lately to make these short films, these YouTube videos, these verbal, physical diaries, in a sense. Because my writing practice really slowed down, but I was still able to speak, and I found for years when I was recovering from COVID, and yes, it took years, that's where I went when I fucking disappeared, if anyone noticed, but I was so sick I could not even, it's hard to talk about. It was so strange. It's so strange. I'm just glad I survived. Because in any hospital I would have died. It took too long for me to get well, and I would have been triaged into the death chute. I know they probably don't call it that, but I wasn't about to risk it. And since I was still married for at least half of the time, though I was more worried about the fact that, this house is my responsibility. And what the hell was she doing? There were worrisome signs, and the stress of being like, I've got to get her out of here, and I have got to get better enough so I can at least handle doing a divorce. Because I knew TikTok, 6 years, and I could have been paying her alimony, which, yeah, on a disability check, you were joking, right? But, maybe not. I mean, for some reason, she never had any money. My second wife never had any money for bills or the internet payment or this Amazon Prime payment, none of which are free or adding extra. I mean, of course, there's a time and a place for bitching about one's ex, and the whole entire internet just seems like a really fun place to do it. I know I've already made videos on this before, but I'm just appreciating my cats so much. Because cats are not junkies. Cats love me for me and don't do anything compromising or problematic or fucking illegal. Like, I mean, I fall asleep next to this little guy almost every night, and he loves me so much. And I'm like, of course cats are... I mean, I can't speak for everyone. Of course, obviously, I'm just one person that is found through 2 marriages, both of which ended very badly. The first, oh my god, I miss her still. She died. Very painful, especially at this time of year. I mean, my first wife, Katie Jacobson, died. This is her. I need to put better light. She died about 12 years ago, in the middle of October, and she was the love of my life. She was the one, the only one, and she's gone, and she's never coming back. And I just every year around this time, it just guts me, and I've learned to live without her. I mean, my friend Alicia said the sweetest thing today. She said, because she's lost people too. I mean, by the time you get to our age, it happens. I'm 47 and I've lost. Yeah, I've lost my fair share of people and relationships, and because there's the world that dies when someone dies. I was just thinking a bit and kind of unpacking today. Sometimes when you get out of therapy and you ease out of it, your friends become more your therapists, and I'm thankful to have a really good friend to talk about this stuff with, because some of it is so brutal. Cats? Oh, of course cats. Once again, this video turns to Andrea doing housework while talking about serious things. Yes, Kitty, you return to the site of your vomit, I understand, or who's ever this vomit is. Not to say, hey meta, let's get meta. Feels like playing with fire. So, um, I mean that only in a joking sense. And I'm only lighting these candles for light, not because I'm casting a spell, just to make that clear. Besides, this candelabra is missing the southerly south for fire direction. Broke off, poor thing. But it's more like I felt like sitting here and watching the sunset. I mean, the backyard is so gorgeous. I should really like go out there instead of sitting around moping around in the dark. But somehow I just don't so much. Somehow I just want to stay in here where I'm 100% perfectly safe. Because I have responsibilities. I mean, I have cats to. I mean, my responsibilities might not go much beyond I have cats to feed, but 5 cats, I mean, I love them. They're my darlings, but I can't just disappear. And no, I'm not talking about unaliving. No, that's like not happening. With all this going for me, I would not do that at this point in my life. I mean, I'm really thankful and relieved to have gotten this far, made it, lived this long. And now I'm just like, I just want to lie back and chill. And try to escape from hateful thoughts, but sometimes the only way out is through, and I have to entertain them, and I've learned from so many years going through this time of year that I just ooh, the apples are looking pretty good. Cool.